Well, as we put this day to bed, know that it was actually a pretty seasonable day. In other words, feeling like the season would for this date. So we made it to 80. We typically would top out at 82. We start at 63. We typically start at 64. Now, the record high thankfully stays in the books. That one's 97 degrees from 1944. So does the record low. That one was 50 from 1905, long-standing record. Here are your other stats for the day, including your sunrise and sunset time. Sun went down at 7:43. So here's a look outside. It's actually pretty nice. It's super comfortable, too. Our temperatures are on their way down from that 80-degree high. We're down to 65 right now downtown. 64 currently as we look to Newport. We're already down to 61 in New Bedford. 65 right now for Westerly. 64 in Smithfield. And also in the northeast corner of Connecticut. Now, our dew points are in the 50s, indicating we have this super comfortable air mass in place across the region. And that's something we get to keep as we go to the overnight, too. So it may be a pretty decent night to open the window, let Mother Nature cool your room. No AC required for this one. Winds are generally very light, and we are starting to line them up with more of a westerly component. A westerly component here in southern New England tends to be a drying wind. So we are starting to see that process happen. When I show you the satellite and radar, you'll get to see it for yourself. Now, rainfall for the past 24 hours, you'll notice that we did pick up a jackpot region in South County, but still many areas, particularly in the hardest hit of the drought situation, southeastern Mass, didn't really catch much of anything over the past 24 hours. So what happened was we have this coastal storm, and it is impacting Maine and New Hampshire with rounds of really heavy rain. But here we're far enough away that we just get the scraps moving through from time to time, an occasional shower, and that's an occasional cloud as well. So here's where the storm is currently, and as it continues to just wind itself up over Maine and the Gulf of Maine, it is expected to weaken. So as we head into the overnight, it looks like we've got this big batch of precipitation that's going to back right in. Not necessarily the case. In fact, our drying wind direction should dry us out as we go to the overnight, and by the time we get to the noontime hour, we should actually see full sunshine. Moving through the afternoon and evening hours of Thursday, dry conditions, decent amount of sunshine, and then we get to repeat it all over again for Friday, but there's a catch. Friday is going to be much warmer than Thursday is going to be. We're also going to start to move in the humidity as we go to Friday night, and we get into this muggy territory and beyond as we look through the weekend and into the start of next week. So your planner for tomorrow, starting with, I'd say, a blend of sun and clouds, then looking for increasing sunshine. Temperatures at the beaches will top out in the mid-70s, and in the interior closer to 80 degrees. If you want to make it a beach day for tomorrow, know that we're expecting a low rip current risk on most southern New England beaches, but not all. I urge you to check in with the lifeguard at whatever beach you're going to, because they know the local conditions right for the patch of sand that you've chosen. So that's some pretty sound advice if you want to have a nice, safe beach day. Don't forget the sunblock. Your UV index is going to be high, a full 9 out of 10. So here's our extended forecast, and it's going to show temperatures in the 80s for the entire 7-day stretch. We do bring in the humidity as we turn the corner into next week as well. There will be a chance of showers, not only on Monday, but for Tuesday and Wednesday as well. And both of those days will feel much warmer than the actual air temperature because the humidity is expected to be so high. Nick?